guys, it's Theresa here of Larkin Design, and I'm doing another collaboration today with the fabulous, amazing Tori Bissell. Okay, you guys, I had so much fun collaborating with her last week, and I think she had fun collaborating with me. I'm not sure, you'll have to ask her, but we decided that we should do it again. So what we've done today is we decided to create mood boards for each other and send them to each other and let the mood boards inspire each other to create something cool. And we decided we could create whatever we felt inspired to do. If it was a Project Life layout, that's cool. If it was a traditional layout, that's cool. Mixed media, okay. So that's what we're doing today. And I decided, all right, so let me show you first off, this is the mood board that Tori created for me. Isn't it beautiful? And here's what spoke to me on this. I really liked the clothesline and the flowers. Of course, I love floral elements. And the colors on this, and of course the gold foiling. Tori nailed me on this. It was so much fun creating these. And then, so this is the start of the layout that I decided to work on. And so what I have is a photo in our neighborhood of our two girls, and they're riding their ride-on vehicles. We have a little four-wheeler and we have a Barbie car. It's probably about the last year that they'll be able to ride the Barbie car. But they were just out cruising the neighborhood, and so I took a couple of pictures of them doing that. And I grabbed my white cardstock, and I'm working with the Pink Paislee Moonstruck collection. And so I strongly encourage you to check that collection out. It's beautiful. Gorgeous colors in this collection, and of course fabulous papers and embellishments that come with it. And then I grabbed my gelatos, and these are just Faber-Castell. They're kit that are like 32 gelatos or something in them. So I just pulled a couple of those that were from the mood board and made a couple of just splotches of color across my layout. And one of the things that I've been liking in my traditional layouts recently is to sort of view them like traveler's notebooks, like really large traveler's notebooks, and to almost split the canvas in half. And this is what I'm going to do here. And so I'm just cutting up my papers. You guys have heard me talk before about how when I do traditional layouts, that's always the thing that overwhelms me and stops me. And so that's one of the first things I like to do, is to go ahead and cut my papers and sort of have an idea of where I'm going to put my papers on this. And so this is the piece. I love this watercolor text pattern piece. It's pretty incredible. And so I'm going to just layer that pattern paper over it. And then I have one of the marketing strips that's the navy. Now, navy technically was not on the mood board that Tori created for me, so I added that. And like, that's totally cool, right? When a mood board pushes you further or inspires you to go further, that's really awesome. Yeah, so I have the photo on the left-hand side, and then I'm going to do my embellishments more on the right-hand side. So, and notice how I have that one little marketing strip of paper is not really at the halfway point. It's a little offset from the halfway point. That's in keeping with the theory of dividing your canvas into thirds. And so I'm going to just adhere all this down and figure out where I'm putting my embellishments along with the photo. Now, the wood leaves that you saw right there, they're from Target. They have been at the dollar spot for the last couple of days, probably. They go pretty fast. And the other thing that I wanted to do here that you can see I'm working on right here is, and this is how the clothesline inspired me on the mood board. I wanted to do gold thread with sequins threaded on it. So I grabbed my needle and I ran the needle through a bunch of the sequins. I didn't count how many sequins I used. It's just really rough. And I'm just wrapping this gold thread around the layout itself and spacing the sequins a little bit around the page. So they'll be behind the photo. The thread will be behind the photo, and the sequins will pop out above and below it. So I'm just working with this thread right here. This is a pretty simple technique. I just have it taped. I do have it double taped on the back. You could stitch this too, and that would look really pretty. I did not feel like pulling out my sewing machine today. And that's okay. I really wanted more of an interactive kind of feel because some of the sequins you'll be able to move, and they'll move when the layout moves. So it's kind of interactive. I am going to take my glue dots and adhere a couple of them here and there, just so they sort of stay above and below the photo. But some of them are free to move or whatever. So it's just kind of a fun element there. And that's sort of reminiscent of the laundry sort of blowing in the wind, right? I don't have laundry on this layout. I have sequins. There you go. Everybody needs a little sparkle. And those sequins will tie in with the cork embellishments that are part of the Moonstruck collection. They'll tie in beautifully with that. So there's all kinds of sparkle on this. I don't know if I'm the only one. I have a problem getting the glue dots to go exactly where I want them to. So sometimes I move the dial so that they're where I want them on the little adhesive part of it or whatever, and then I put them down. And then these are the Target leaves that I have found. They're wood veneer. They're a little bit thick, so I will end up raising the photo using pop dots. They're not as thick as the leaves are not as thick as pop dots, but they are a little bit thicker than our wood embellishments that you get from like Studio Calico or whatever. They're a little bit thicker than that, but I really like them because they are gold foil, and nothing says fall like some cool leaves, right? So the first leaf is just adhered with my glossy accents, and then this one I used pop dots on as well. And then the photo, I'm going to use pop dots too. So, and I have a combination of pop dots. Some of them are the American Crafts branded, the round ones. And then the strips are just some that I've had for like years and years. And I never saved the packaging, so I don't know what brand they are. Yeah. So I'm going to just put the photo down. And now comes the fun of embellishing. And I've already sort of chosen some of the embellishments that I want to use. I know that I want to use this little ticket down at the bottom. And so what I'm doing with my embellishments, and you'll see this, I'm going to create a diagonal line from the lower left-hand corner to the upper sort of right-hand corner here. This is to lead your eye across the page. And so this black ticket and the butterfly will ground the embellishments. And they also tie the embellishments in with the edges of the page. Yeah, so they all relate to each other. The embellishments now relate to the edge of the layout. So a little bit of design speak for you. And then I'm going to move up here. And there were 2 tags that I wanted to use. I wanted to repeat the black. I found those embellishments in the Moonstruck collection. They felt really dramatic to me, and I really like that. They contrast beautifully with the colors and the white background that the cardstock provides. And then I have this other little canvas tag, and that was also at the Target dollar spot. You might be able to still find some of those. But any canvas can be made into a tag. And then they have a really heavy golden white twine with them. And I'm just going to layer some more embellishments on top of that canvas tag. You'll see that in a minute. Right now, I wanted to add a floral embellishment. And, of course, the Moonstruck ephemera pack had a couple of floral die cuts. So I used one here, and I always cut them in half to double it. Alright, I'm going to adhere the tag with glossy accents and then layer some of these embellishments. I wanted the hang tag, the thread, to still show on the layering. So a little puffy sticker. And then some washi also. This is part of my title. So the title of the layout is called Timeless Love. And then I'm going to write my journaling here. And it's really just a little love letter. I call my scrapbook layouts that I make about our kids, I call them love letters. And so my journaling is just a little love letter saying that I hope that they always have each other, and I hope that they always love each other and can lean on each other and can be friends and can laugh and can sometimes cry together. But that's what I hope for them. This sisterhood thing can be really cool, and I hope that for the both of them. I'm also going to do a little bit of stamping. I grabbed the roller stamp. This is from the Take Me Away collection, also by Pink Paislee. So I'm going to just use some of the sentiments from that, just scattered across the page. I do use, it's a little tiny bit of black that repeats the black elements. So there's kind of a triangle pattern that I created with the stamp there. And then this layout is just about completed. So I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. I hope that you will like and comment and subscribe. Also go check out Tori Bissell's layout that she's created today on our blog hop. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.